Bing, bop, boom, bop, bam. Got a crazy install for y'all today. Hopefully the whole patio don't fall after I took that beam out. This client wanted one of those picture frame TVs in every room, and I keep them in stock, so I went to the inventory, and boom, here we are. There's 4 of these going in. We got speakers that's going on the patio. We hooking everything up. We brought a receiver. Y'all want to miss this one. There's a 65 frame going in this room. Brother Derek's gonna get that one together. Another 65 frame going in this bedroom here. Now, it says no shoes. That means 2, right? So I should be able to get away with at least 1 shoe. I ain't breaking the rules, right? They end up getting the speaker package to the builder, so there's 4 ceiling speakers in here. So all we're doing is adding a TV and center channel. Now, outside, they're pre-wired for 2 out there, so we're gonna add 2 speakers out here. Now, see, they over tightness. When you call me, you ain't got to worry about that. Then we got Brother Johnny in the massive bedroom. He's gonna work on the 75 frame. Let's go outside to the start of the show. This video was made like 4 months ago. It was my first job back from the flu. Look at this junction box. What am I supposed to do with this? The stud is overlapping, so you might be able to see that when I put the speaker up there. But it's all right. We're going to trace it anyway. Like I said, this video was from like 4 months ago. Look at the hand-eye coordination. Like I said, I don't use a Sawzall anymore. It jumps around a little too much, but I got different options now. When you call me, you're going to get the 5-star service. We're going to clean up. We're going to do all that. I'm sure y'all know by now I hate when they paint with these covers on there. Now, I put this template up there, and I was like, hold up. Oh, fuck. This was the first one I did. You see that piece wasn't in the way when I was tracing it? These definitely don't line up, so I'm gonna cut a small test hole, because if I do it like that, it's gonna overlap that other piece. Let me also explain what's going on. Now, this speaker over here had the beam on the outside. Over here, the beam is in a completely different spot. So if I put that up there like this, it's gonna overlap and not sit right. The joists are still running the same direction. They just added a 2x4 up there. I don't know why, but we're going to send it anyway. Now, I know I'll be on here playing all the time, but if that was a structural piece of the patio, I definitely wouldn't have cut it. But since it's not, we're going to cut it anyway. And it worked out just fine. Now, before we got there, I told the client about the center channel going in the wall. He's like, if it's a stud in the way, cut it. So I was like, all right, I'm going to cut this one too. On a normal job, I'm charging a little bit extra for this. Just I got to figure it out, make sure everything's good. But since this guy bought 4 frames from us and all the equipment, we ain't going to say nothing. All right, let's go check in on Beavis and Butthead and see what they doing. I know I give them a difficult time, but they doing all right. They doing frame TVs by themselves. I still don't like them, though. I was out there fucking that patio up, boss.
This is going to be half open, pause.
Yep.
We got wires going up and down here. Fuck all that. Let's just put that bitch over here and call it a day. And we got more room over here. Okay? So I do all the things.
This client actually left the door open, so nobody was there. That's the only reason why I was in there cussing like that. On this one, there was an obstruction in the wall, so we went all the way to the right. So he's going to send Romex to that outlet over there and then finish the white box, and then he's going to wire nut all those wires together. Once that's done, he's going to bring the 1 connect box in there and then sit the TV on there. That's going to do it for number 1. Let's go back to me in the living room.
He told me to stud in the way. He said, cut that bitch.
I'm letting y'all know now, because of that stand, this TV about to be high as hell, so I don't want to hear it. A lot of times when I do these jobs, I'll bring an in-wall center channel and an external one, and I'll tell the client, if there's a stud in the way, we're going to go with the external. But he was like, nah, cut it. That there's music to my ears. That and You Are Not the Father. I love both of them. This is the 85 frame, so the brackets need to be 29 inches apart. Then I'm going to cut a small test hole, use the fish tape, make sure there's no obstructions, then cut. Because this is a big wall, you're not going to notice that the TV's not centered. The reason why I didn't center it is I would have had to cut the stud to put this center channel in there. So I slid it over to the left 2 inches. Hey, yo, relax. Just so I wouldn't have to cut the stud. Oh, bitch. Don't be like me, okay? This is why you need to have your safety glasses on at all times. I end up cutting through just so I can bring those HDMIs to the white box. Now, see, that right there take a little bit of muscles. Don't let me lie to y'all. My hand was on fire. All right, I'm going to add outlet to the white box, and then we're going to fully secure that to the wall, and then we'll start on that center channel wire. By the way, this is the Polk Audio CT255 center channel. I forgot, but we got it in there. 1 connect box goes in there. I'm going to add the plate at the bottom, then get everything cleaned up, and then they're going to throw the TV up there. In this living room, we got 5 speakers. On the patio, we got 2 speakers. So we're going to use this Denon 1800. That's going to take care of both zones. These are the speaker snaps, aka banana plugs. So we're going to do all those. Then I'm going to tone each one, label everything. Now, there's a surge protector on that right side, so I'm going to drill through and then run the power cord through there to the surge protector. That's cleaned up. We can bring the receiver in there, and then we'll start hooking up all of our banana plugs to the back of that. And I think the only thing we got left in here is really just the sub. Yeah, after the sub, we'll go check in and see what the hell they doing. This is the 65 frame that was in that bedroom where I wasn't supposed to have my shoes on. Look at them. One of them holding the laser. Look at the teamwork.
It should only be 1 line on this one. Take this bitch off, put that hole in the bottom, call it a day. Don't worry about none of that shit.
Don't forget, I'm only talking like that because we there by ourselves. Damn, he's stripping the hell out that outlet screw. He's gonna add the box to the wall, bring in the one connect, and this one's pretty much done. But why the hell is he standing like that? That's the only thing I want to know. Each one of these frame TVs is getting something special, so y'all gonna have to stick around. This is that 75 that's going to that master bedroom, and they cooking now. The first two took like an hour and a half. This one was like an hour.
My damn hat back.
Brother Derek took care of the outlet, one connect. Now they gonna throw the TV on there. Who the hell he think he is? This is my favorite part about the frame TV. These deco frames take it to the next level. So these are what's gonna make it really look like a painting on the wall. I think there's like over 40 different options that you can get. The one that we put in the living room was this one too, but the one we put in the living room was definitely probably my favorite. Easy to install. They just sit over the top of the TV, click in on the bottom, and you're good to go. Now let's see what all these look like from the side. We've actually been an authorized dealer for deco frames for a little while now, but I've dropped the ball, okay? But what I'm gonna start doing is every frame install, we're gonna bring all the samples. That way you guys can look and see which one you wanna order. As far as the TV as well, we can do both. I promise you, if you want the best deal, get the TV from us. Okay, I'm beating whatever deal you got. I don't care what it is, unless it's stolen, then you on your own with that one. On a side note, I got some exciting news. I don't know if y'all knew or not, but the white boxes have been sold out since like the end of February. I was told they weren't coming back, just like my hairline. But 3 months from now, we will have the white boxes back in stock. Y'all, I ordered like 1,000 of them, so no worries there.
You want us to drop it on there?
What?
Test fit it? We're gonna leave it open, but we're gonna drop it on.
Yo.
Let's think about this.
Like you usually put the box where you kind of like that, so the get your arm off mine, brother. Just keep going. This boy not safe. Oh my God. Hey, I apologize. People, I'm sorry for what I said. I didn't realize what I said. I told you, everything you need is already. Just what? Nothing. Well, working here, huh?
My first day.
Can you get the fuck out the way? Jesus.
Look, you grabbed it.
Hey, yo.
Yeah, I got you. I'll bring it in there. I loosened mine up all on accident. There's definitely something in here. You gotta probably take like this much out of there.
Hey, yo.
I'm just saying.
Why you hit me harder than him? Hey, yo. Hey, yo.
On my arm, I just want my arm to fit in there.
No, you should have just. Hey, yo. What? You want your arm to fit in there? Damn, my hand hurts. That's a terrible. He talking about he want his arm to fit in there, and you talking about your hand hurts. So we ain't gonna talk about what you doing with the plug? I am the plug.